guys, welcome back to the Gamers Youth Talk Show, and I'm your host, of course, Mr. G. You can call me Uncle G, Alex Uchimutero. So today we are going to talk about politics. You know, like what is the role of youth in politics. So today, nimewaletea viongozi. Like these are student leaders from various institutions. So they just introduce themselves, tell us like what they do, what are their position, kama wako na vio vingine nje. So yes, let me start with far right.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm Stephen Mwangi, the Sports and Welfare Representative in campus. I'm also a youth leader in my sub-county. I'm the chairman of a student organization known as Muturi University and College Student Association. And I'm also the incoming Muturi Award MCA. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes.
Well, thank you, Alex, for hosting us today. My name is Edith Sergon. I'm first year main campus and second year doing anthropology. Again, a first chairperson at Baringo County Student Association. Also, just a my young lady. Fighting for a space.
The list is endless.
Yeah.
She doesn't have difficulty in thinking about the other ones. Yes.
Yes. Hello, guys. I'm Tino Javan, Chiromo campus chairperson, and also the chairperson of Karachuanya constituency youth league. And we are here today to talk about the politics and the position of youth in our today.
Yep. You can see, as you can see today, I've got panelists who are reserved. Itabidi sasa pia leo sisi ile kelele yetu ya what's up baby tumepunguza kidogo. So guys, let's start from now that all of you are in one or the other student leaders in campuses, you know. So let's start. What is the role of education in politics? The role of education in politics, like Sikama youth. Let me start with the Javan.
Okay. You know, most of us do go to politics some of us see it as a way of employment, and some of us are going to politics to protect their property. And maybe we see some politicians going there. Some of us are clueless. We don't know what is happening. I think we as youths and the most like the intellect should be given the opportunity to lead us, because leadership needs a lot of it needs you to be at least a sober person. You know the case with Nairobi, what happened in Nairobi, and up to now we don't know who is governing Nairobi County, because we elected somebody because akona pesa, see ati ana is selling for us the ideas. So I think it is high time when the population and the youths, in fact the citizen must see that we should not elect somebody because he's popular and is having a lot of money, is rich. And now we should elect the ideas somebody is having. We should elect somebody who can reason, who can tell us what is it then tomorrow. Or somebody who's luring us with the simple tokens so that we can elect them for their self-interest. So I think if there is a way we can campaign against these people, then that's the best way. I see that's the best way to go. We elect people according to logics and according to what they can do and what they are capable of doing.
All right.
Yes.
So about education, the same thing. You know, from Javan's point of people electing somebody because it's popular, because it's rich, that means like maybe there's a loophole in maybe vote education. Like what can you say about that? Like maybe shed more light.
Okay. For me, education, like, it's like a network. Education and these people, like, politics and education. Education acts like this networking thing, like connecting us, so that maybe you want to be a politician, yes, you want to be, but what is that thing? What do you know about this politics? You need to be educated about, like, content. It's only a framework. Education is very wide. With this politics, it's very, very wide. But bringing in table, like, we just need to know what is all about this politics. And through this education, like, you always, like in education, you learn this political science, whatever and whatever. This is where most of these politicians actually learn, like, what's contained in this politics. And that's why they get this, like, wanakuanga wanataka kuingia, because unajua, ushaelewa ni nini aswa iko kwa politics. And that's the one.
Okay, so Steve, let me pick up from her point. That she's saying that that with education, this is where people learn politics, right? And outside here, we walk with this norm that that politics is a dirty game. Is it that this dirty game is taught in books, in class? Niambie, like, what is your feeling? Is this dirty game of politics gained from education?
No, for me, politics is not only a dirty game, but the real definition of politics is that politics is all about distribution of resources. And if you can look at our country, Kenya, we had a debate in the Senate about the 1 man, 1 shilling, 1 vote. This is all about politics. And that's why you saw so many people in the Senate, they came up with different ideas. The bill took 5 sittings to be approved. But the Senate did not come into a consensus on this issue. You see, so politics is all about distribution of resources. Politics is not all about being a dirty game. A dirty game comes when, in politics, when there is, we have assassination that take place. We also have corruption for you to enter into certain seats, but politics is not all about being dirty. Education and politics, they are all connected. My view, if you look at right now, we have a debate about the words, the MCAs. There is a debate that they all must have a degree or diploma, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because the policy makers and also the lawmakers, they have seen that for our country and our economy to develop, we need leaders who are learned, we need leaders who are innovative, and also leaders who have done research. For this research happen in our schools. People, they do the projects, and also they also engage in other forms of research in books. So education is very important when it comes to politics. If you look like in a country like USA, when Barack Obama became the president of USA, the economy of USA was somehow salvaged and languishing, you see. But that is because the former president, George W. Bush, was inept and he was not well informed in terms of education. Barack Obama has studied law, and if you look at his history, you can see that he made sure USA economy went in a trajectory line.
But don't you think that just saying that education and politics are connected is not enough? Because apart from these two things being interconnected, it also personal, like principles also matter. As per now, as we stand right now,
Yeah.
are we contented of the development that we have that are being brought by the leaders that we currently have in politics?
No, that one, if we can't say, even you yourself, you're seeing that you can even listen to yourself. You can't tell me that you are contented with the leadership issues.
Now and that's why the question is, so, these leaders that we have saizi, so wako na degree na wako na hizo
yes, wako na degree, yes.
Yes, so
but now people are self-centered. They go there to look for wealth. They go there to protect their businesses. They don't go there to distribute the resources according to Mwangi saying that politics is about the distribution of resources. Yeah. So that's where we are losing the track. We go there to for our yeah. Sasa ni yetu. So politics being a dirty game, really that's hiyo ni isimu jamii ya mtaa. It has never been recorded anywhere that politics is a dirty game.
Do you agree with
so it's not a dirty game, because if you are going to the ballot with somebody, you have to lose, you have to win, so that yani hakuna kudraw, hakuna draw ati watu wametoka draw kwa hii race. Somebody has to lose for you to win. And in politics again, even if you are there is even a contract, somebody has to lose for you to gain. And that's a norm in Nairobi also. In Nairobi, for you to gain, somebody has to lose, or somebody has to cry.
So
that's all about
don't you think
politics.
that game inakuja in the sense that for someone to lose, it depends
so
on...
For someone to
like,
gain,
yeah,
somebody has to cry.
Has to cry. Has to cry. Itakuwa like, okay, I've lost. But under what circumstances?
Come up again.
Under what circumstances? Like the dirty game aspect inakuja in the sense that, okay, you've won. No, we went to the ballot, like me now. Then I've lost. But under what circumstances have I lost?
So maybe you can lose. You know, sometimes me personally, I can say that me as Javan, I want to go to the ballot with Johnson Sakaja. Johnson Sakaja.
Do you?
No, I don't want to declare myself, but let's say that I want to go to the ballot with Johnson Sakaja. If you look at other factors, is more popular than me, is more of economically stable than me. No. So those are the circumstances, some of the few circumstances that can make you lose.
All right. So if we are not contented with the current leadership, Venyeziko, be it from MCA, from MPs and stuff like that, what is the role of youth now in the, maybe say, the upcoming general election in Akuja 2022 yenye ni kama ishafika? Because you see right now everywhere in the news it's about
2020.
It's a war, 2022. So what is the role of youth in the 2022? Na mbona huko juu fahali wawili ni tu wazee? Why are we as youth not taking part?
Youth wamefinywa.
Yeah. Yes.
One thing I would like to agree with you, we as youths, our rights have been infringed. Because if you look at our constitution, it says that for you to qualify to be a president, you must be how many years? 35 years. Where are we youths? We as youths, they have taken us for a ride. Why am I saying this? So many youths, they have ideas, they have a lot of skills, and I'm sure a lot of youths can change this country. They can take this country to another level. But you see, now the constitution does not allow me to vie for the president seat. The constitution is only giving us the positions of MCAs, MPs, and the Senate, where when I come up with an amendment or a bill, it might not sail through. Why? Because there is somebody somewhere who will come and corrupt the whole issue. Look at the case we had in Senate, the issue of the impeachment motions that we have been having. Look like the issue of Kirinyaga Governor Waiguru, the issue of Nairobi County Governor Mike Sonko. It was all about exchange of handouts. And that's why Waiguru was corrupt from the times of NYS and now in the county level. we clearly saw when the debate was in the Senate, we saw that Waiguru had looted the county. But you see now, the big fish, they intervened and
They were
saved.
sanitized. They were sanitized.
Yeah, they were sanitized. You see, the issue of Mike Sonko, it was also all about money. Somebody somewhere said that in the debate about Sonko, there was an exchange. Each senator was given around $1 million to make sure Mike Sonko was impeached.
Someone said in an interview. Someone said in an interview that each and every senator was given.
No, Twitter is always genuine.
Twitter is always genuine. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's hear from the lady.
Okay, kwangu mimi nafikiria vijana ni watu wamomoka kiakili. First of all, youth, in as much far as kuna hao watu wote walichukua the seats or whatever, they are above 35 ama nini, vijana as for now, they wako like wanaelewa, they know everything is going on. It's only that wamekuwa rendered like vulnerable na at the same time like hawana job.
So people with ideas hawana power.
No?
Like they have the ideas but hawana hiyo power ya
Exactly.
wako na ideas.
Exactly.
Then people without ideas wako na power and they are being consulted, so they can't just.
They can't. Period.
Unajua, you just elect a fool today, then tomorrow you'll go to him to seek for an advice because he's now an honorable son.
Yeah.
No.
Na idea.
Yeah. Honorable son is serving birth certificate as the
You know,
only
it's only because
qualification.
we are suffering.
So
Ungekuwa na vijana wako na like umetoka campus right now, mtu anaenda kutafuta hizi sijio, unaenda kupata politician, you just get like 5,000 na hapo ndio ushaenda upeleka mdomo huko nje. Unaona, it's very hard, like unaweza bribewa hivyo tu and then you end up like ungekuwa na mkechagua mtu mmoja mwenye mnaweza support, mnajua yenyewe huyu kijana tukimpeleka hapo. So like unaona, as for now mimi nikiona 2022 we just need like to showcase our masculinity as youth, and then we just bomb this seats. Vijana wajitokeze, at least they fight for these seats and waingie this government whatever offices again, we so that now to watch our colleagues pia wa support our
I think let me cut you short by let me tell you one thing. I think we as youths, we have a lot of things that we can do, but now if you look at the current political in our political arena, we as youths, when it comes to nomination into parties and also the endorsement of candidates, those parties and the presidents, the chairmen of those parties, they only give candidatures to who do I know.
Yeah, sure.
Who
And
do I know?
who is having an heavy pocket than the
Yeah.
other. That's youth
Exactly.
and politics.
Yeah, you see.
Youth and politics, youth and money and politics. So,
Yeah. The
kama
solution
una
that-
pesa,
yeah.
una say.
The solution that we can ask is for the IEBC to come up with a way that they secure places for youths, seats for youths, and also in parties, those parties, like now you see the current amendment is talking about seats for special seats for youths, women, and people with disability. Now, if you look at now, youths, the IBC should be clear that these positions and also these positions should be given to either youths.
As a
People
particular percentage.
with people.
Yeah,
with,
a certain percentage. The way they are saying a party is supposed to sort out the issue of affirmative action of the gender role.
To that gender role.
Yeah. Now they are supposed also to say that the youths should also be accommodated in those parties, and I'm sure we will sail through.
Okay, but how sure are we that if we've got an increase in the number of youth in maybe say the parliament or maybe the Senate, that there will be change? For example, if I may pose the question this way, is it that the politicians or the people holding office are the ones who are corrupt, or maybe say rotten for lack of a better word, or it is the system? Is it the system, or it is the people who are in the office?
No. Let me just like respond. For me, it's the people who are there. Because probably from the time umeingia power, ukifika hapo, definitely you'll just like want you and you alone like have these resources and everything. Like
So you agree that even you, if you went there right now, it will automatically change?
To mean that the system is rotten. The
It's
system
not
is
the
rotten
system,
because
it's
the
the
environment
people.
we'll find there
Yeah.
will make you to be the same people.
So it,
Exactly.
means,
The
so,
same
it means,
people.
so it means it doesn't matter the number of youths that will go
unless
there.
you go there with different mindset.
You see, I think for me, the system itself
The system is rotten. Yes.
rotten. Because now you look at most of the countries which are capitalist countries, most of them is all about money. How will I get rich? That's our main focus. Sisi tunataka kuwa na ile motion ya mimi naomoka nataka kuendesha V8 Range Rover. No. So even those ones who have ideas, the money that will be injected to their pockets will corrupt everything, even the mind.
Interruption.
They will try to get everything they want with
Is
money.
that a system or is specific person?
That's a system.
System.
They are adopted to the new environment which they are
Look
finding inside there.
look at China. China is a socialist.
Okay.
They are dealing with corruption
She's
very
still
well.
undermined. Like, but
You-
I believe.
I stand to be guided.
Okay, let's use examples of people that we know.
Yeah.
Okay, like for example, we have our own Babu. Babu, you know, when he was in campus, we believed that huyu jamaa ako na potential ya kuchange, no, kuchange like kila kitu. But then immediately went into politics. Atumsikia siku hizi. True or false?
No. Tunamsikia.
Unamsikia
Babu
lakini
is still a
you want
comrade.
A
And
comrade
he's
is
still,
always right.
still behaving like a comrade, by the way. He has never adopted the mind of being a
Do you know where you are right now?
Yes.
Do you know where you are right now?
And I mean, I don't.
Do you know who is ruling this?
I don't know.
So you're talking to us. You're talking to us with the mentality of a comrade,
No.
but we might be talking to you as people who are experiencing the services that it's offering,
Exactly.
and we are not contented.
You're not contented because he has not well adopted, like bado hajakuwa na ile.
So you are trying to say, you're trying to say that now, if there was an increase,
still anarukaruka.
that's not the point. You're trying to say that even if there was an increase in the number of youth for parliament size,
Bado anarukaruka.
it means because bado wako na ile mentality ya campus, like Kenya will experience like a certain duration of dormancy, like hakuna like nini progress in terms of development because bado ni ma youth wanafaa ku adjust.
You are putting words into your mouth. Yes,
I'm not like you just mentioned that the reason why this area is not developed is because the guy is still acting like a comrade.
No,
So but they are just bad.
Huwezi tuambia ati kila mtu Mwangi will behave like Babu, Japan will
Haiwezi.
behave like Mwangi.
Haiwezi happen.
All you will behave like Babu. No. Sawa. Sasa kila mtu hapo na vile anaweza behave.
Now the reason we hit a debate about BBI, so
Yes.
tuliona jana, okay, it's just the other. They had released the list of the counties that have voted yes for BBI, and it's only one, actually Baringo. Kwenyu. Agosh. Kwenyu watu walivote.
You
no.
explain to us why.
So
This is personal.
statistically they are claiming that everybody, like Nairobi, because Nairobi voted yes, Kisumu yes, Omabay yes, now Baringo no. So statistically people might think, okay, someone is not informed, might think that that the entire county of Baringo voted no against BBI. So what do you think is the reason why maybe like kuna watu kusema no na yes? Like what is the role of us in BBI? Like what is our purpose in BBI? Kama mayouth. Let me start with Baringo.
Not me.
Okay, let's see ladies first. Yes, Steve. What do you think about BBI as a youth currently?
BBI. Okay, for me, BBI is a good document, but not that to an extent I can say it's 100% lead. And for me, I also agree with the statement by the Ruto camp that we don't need a one question referendum. We only need a multiple choice referendum where we will argue out in each question. We will argue out with our economy. will we be able to sustain this type of, if it sits, will we be able to sustain with the current economy?
No, yes.
Yes,
No.
you see? Yeah, such multiple questions.
This guy is setting questions for you.
Such multiple questions. I think that one will be a good initiative.
All right.
Yeah.
So you're asking that, can we assume that the whole county, like
No, someone who is not educated. Are you educated?
for
Never.
example, you know, BBI is popular among some people, and is unpopular among other people. Like in youth, BBI is not popular among us. Mimi hata nikipelekwa kwa jela leo, niende nilale huko ndani, niweke huko, niambie bwana support BBI ndio tukutoe. I'll not support that BBI. Because that thing is not addressing our issues. I think is having 3 initiatives. 4 initiatives towards youth. And then the initiatives are well, like they are really describing themselves. They are not describing anything.
They are sweet talking youths.
Exactly, and they are not giving us the
So
solutions.
it is only popular
It is
for
only-
those who are going to get the giant posts, but it's not popular among the youth. So it will be approved by those who are these people called MCAs, who are given simple tokens so that they can pass the BBI. But it is not popular among the youth. You know, you'll find a youth supporting BBI because it doesn't know what it contains. Where the 4 initiative, they haven't read about the 4 initiative and they don't know.
Okay, yeah.
I think the first one
Okay,
is.
I like the point. So maybe you just mentioned the 4. Do I do it?
So one is about the
The 7 year.
7-year tax relief. You know the government is assuming that the Kenyan population, the youth population, is homogeneous. That the mind of Alex,
Is
mind
the
of
same.
Mwangi, and the economic status of Mwangi and me and all the other people, those people in Kibra, the people in Karen, Kijana ya Uhuru and Kijana ya Ruto, all these people are the same. No, they are assuming that we are the same. They are assuming that we can go into the market tuanze business. Like mimi tu naweza pata tu pesa from anywhere. Niende tu nianze business. And the other person also, the son of Ruto, and the other person who is from nowhere. So they are not addressing the problems behind all this that they are saying. Mimi unapea mtu tax relief, anaenda kutoa pesa wapi? Na hiyo market, availability of that market
And
iko
again,
wapi?
I don't understand
Right.
why for them to just give us that kind of a relief, they had to like change suggest an entire draft of the constitution. If they were actually for the idea of maybe like helping youth in that aspect, mbona awangeenda kwa making a policy if they discussed like as a single element, you know, because suggesting to redraft an entire constitution by adding that to entice us, and pia mnaongezea viti, you know, like it's ni kama kitu inatumika
That's why I'm
Kitu
saying that it is
wangefanya.
popular among those who want the big post. But those popular it's not popular among us. We don't know what it entails. Because we are only seeing the 4 things which are being used to say
which
talk
you
to us.
mentioned. One, 7 years the tax relief,
no.
and another one. Okay, let me hear from you.
Now I'll just add something. Like maybe these people kitu wangefanya watupe nini jo opportunities. Ndio at least youth akitoka huko akiwa na pia hiyo tax relief yake akuwe absorb mali. Because maybe a youth anaweza maliza akuze hapa akae tu. Hakuna job, hakuna anything.
Tax relief say thought in ya watu wanataka kwanza biashara.
Yeah, sawa.
Hiyo biashara utaanza na
I'm
nini?
talking of the one for help la. Help grant. Help, yeah. Wanafaa to pay like grant. Like we don't need like 7 hiyo miaka sijui zote ukiwa na deni and yet you don't have a job. Ukifika kwa market wanasema 3 years nini like experience. Unatoa wapi? Umetoka campus, unatoa wapi?
And in others you also go and you're told give us your help declaration form.
Sasa hiyo ni
kulipa help.
ushamaliza.
So yeah.
Nothing.
So these people are not serious. the masterminds.
You're from Karachuonyo.
Yes, I'm from
and you know
there.
in Karachuonyo is no. You know
No, it is not popular in Karachuonyo. I don't know what you are saying. It is not popular there. Among the youth there.
These guys say Karachuonyo sio mabi.
Ama basic Kenya kwanza, ama basic Kenya.
Okay, so
Yes,
we agree. There is a question that I asked you about. What do you think is corrupt? Are they the leaders of the system?
We have not exhausted the...
You still not talking about BBI?
Yeah.
We have not
Yes,
exhausted
add
the-
something.
We have only stated about two.
Two.
There's youth commission.
Yeah, the
There's
youth commission. Yeah. Yeah, you see about the youth commission. They are saying that we need to have a youth commission that will be helping youth to get jobs.
Yeah, giving looking for resources, exhausting the resources and support to the youth. Yeah, something they are describing such a thing. With that thing, me personally, that thing should be done by the NYS and all the National Youth Council.
Yeah.
You know,
We have
they
the-
think that we are not aware of all this, the roles of this National Youth Council and the role. You see?
We have
If
the
we exhaust the process
Ministry of
vizuri
Youth.
vile wanajaribu kusema, then it's a lot of nonsense they are trying to tell us. You see?
Yeah, in fact, they are trying to talk us as youths. They think that we are still just.
So
Same
let
youth.
let it come to the ground.
The same youth you guys are
it.
talking about,
We'll
the
oppose
same
it.
youth you guys are talking on behalf of, or maybe talking about, are the same people who I haven't seen the youth, apart from the leaders, who were like coming out in the public and saying that no, to BBI. Like you see, the problem that we also have is we kind of think, okay, we always like taking sides. No, like say easy, BBI, we say in the past few days before we quit, like now, your information you're using. People decided to take sides. Like sisi kama youth, if I'm supporting Baba, I'm automatically supporting BBI.
Baba amekusomea BBI.
Yeah, if I'm supporting Ruto, it's definitely no. You see, so the same thing you guys are talking about, are the same people who are behind the scenes, seated down, relaxing, not complaining about BBI. So, like, what is our position in that kind of BBI? Because as it stands, even imefika, nobody can stop reggae.
Yeah, it's going to pass. But acha tu ikuje
By
kwa
force.
brao, we shall oppose it na tutaivote no as per our capacity.
Like for me,
Yeah.
Let it come.
you see now,
This is
this issue of BBI, it's like a way to take corruption into another level. Like right now, you saw that the president gave MCAs each
Car
2 million car grant.
Yes.
Today in Kasarani, he has also injected 1.3 billion to the youths. There is this Uwezo business.
Well, fun.
Yeah. But
That's-
let us be honest with our president. That money will not reach to the youths in the grassroots. That money will be corrupted, it will be stolen, and it won't be of any use to youth. So, our advice to our president and also the task force, you've not yet given us a substantial solution to our problems. Youths need jobs, youths, they need help to be a grant also. Yeah, just like,
quality education.
yeah, and also quality education. Yeah.
So these things they are trying to describe for us in BBI are the songs we are the stanzas which are being sung each and every year. We are used to them. Yeah? They are
If
trying
you
to
made
stop us.
education, primary education free, also university education can be free. Is that true? You also promised primary students laptops. You also they injected money to the economy. You see, not all students got the laptops. That's true.
Not even 5% of them.
Yeah, in fact,
Not
it
even
is
5%.
1% of the schools got the laptops. We are asking for you to just give us a grant. The help loan should be a grant. On the issue of business, holiday, we don't want holiday. Youths don't have resources, they don't have mentorship,
to start up the
As a-
business.
Yeah,
When
we don't
you
have
start up the
resources,
business,
and we
and
don't
you
have the
even
space
100 shillings
to
in
set
your
up.
pocket.
Yeah.
Right? So in the pocket.
When you talk about mentorship or in terms of business, I think there are some two bodies like the Wezo Fund and then there is Kyo. They offer mentorship to youths, like on how to start businesses.
These people will
If
not
you
give
look at
you,
the-
these
no,
people
no.
will not even give you a loan without
Excuse me?
justifying that you have a pay slip or you have something they are going to lease after that. They will have, you must have something so that you can be
The
given a loan.
requirements, like
So that you are
the
just a
way
son
they
of nobody from nowhere. You don't have a land, you are just from the streets and you are trying to make up in life. You won't be
Excuse
given,
me,
you
let
will
me
be
tell you.
living there in the street.
BBI is also proposing that we will have help desks that will be mentoring business people, like youths. Most of them will be youths. That they will have a help desk that will be. Yeah, I agree with them. That's good. It will create jobs for those
For the
people, the
Those people
business
in there.
experts. Ndio. Yeah, those
Wenye
ones
wako
will.
kwa help desk.
Yeah.
Wenye mnaenda kuletea shida yako.
Yeah.
Lakini they don't provide a solution for that.
Yeah, they
You go
don't.
there to entertain them.
Yeah, we need space, we need mentorship, we also need resources for youths to sell.
the
Yeah,
Right.
we don't need a holiday.
I know this topic ni kitu tunaweza ongelea leo, kesho kutwa, it never ends. So guys, we've come to the end of this session, but before we depart, okay, I'll give each and every one of you a single minute for your parting shots. Just look at the camera, like what can you say, like what is the reason as to why you feel like youth should come out of whatever comfort zone they are in, like they stand out and make their voice be heard. Let me start with Javan.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you for all this. But what I want to say today, as youths, if I just want to start with the BBI, we just have to wake up. We just have to wake up because this BBI is not for us. This BBI is for other people. So we just have to come out. We just have to fight for our space in this country. Hii nchi ni yetu na hakuna mtu atatufukuza hapa, huku ni kwetu. So we just have to come out and fight for our space because this BBI is not describing our space in the society and in this country. Again, I just want to advise the likes of Odoyo and other people who are holding big offices in the name of youth. He's 95 years old and he's not a youth. A youth is somebody who's under 35 years. So Mr. President promised that he's going to employ almost 70% of the youth, and we don't know if the meaning of the youth. If youth lost its meaning, then we will understand from there. So they should be vacating the offices and they should be absorbing new blood, and they should be like the youth are the people who are supposed to be prioritized, because they are the people who are sober, they are the people who can change this economy, they are the people who can change this country, and they are the people who can show us a way forward to tomorrow.
All right.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
okay. What I can say about the youth is, let's just come out. Let's do our part. We're very strong, sober minds. You just need to exercise the strength we have, and I'm urging all youth to like cooperate. Let's not agree on things that it will not benefit us, and only let's always strive for best spaces. Thank you.
All right, Steve.
Thank you so much for that discourse. For me, I would like to tell youths, one, when we engage in politics, let us all be sober. Let us all involve our minds, not just on our body, and also let us think beyond our country. We as youths, we are the ones who are supposed to take this country to another level, and it's time we remove these old people from these offices. Where are they taking us? They are taking us to the grave. But now as youths, we have new ideas, new skills, and new research. So it's time for us as youths to take action and walk this talk. Let us be the country, let us be the casualties of a better country. Let us join hands, support each other, and also lead from the same script. In the BBI report, I would like all of us to think on this line. What am I going to benefit from? Am I going to experience hardship from this BBI narrative? Am I going to have a hard time in the next 5 years if this BBI report sails? Am I going to omoka if this report sails? Let us all think about our country. For us to be able to sustain the seats proposed in the BBI report, we only need a productive economy, not a consumer economy. And if we will be able to have a productive economy, I'm sure next time we can pass this report. Thank you so much. I don't support the BBI.
Na vijana msikubali kutumika ovyo ovyo.
Bana,
Yeah.
unatumwa
Tumike
kurusha mtu
vibaya.
Right. What they have today. So guys, we've come to the end of this session. Now we know it was kind of long, but thanks for sparing time to
Thank
come
you.
and like discuss these issues concerning youth. So guys, thank you very much for being with us up to this far. So Maze, I don't know whether you guys I didn't give you time to say your social media handles, but if you have, you can say it, then we wrap it up. Amamna.
Okay, in Twitter, I'm using Chiromo Campus, CBPS, University of Nairobi CBPS. And in and in Facebook, I'm Bob Java. Hivyo tu. Don't use any other social media.
You go Instagram.
Yes, I know. Siko tao.
I go Snapchat.
Edit Sergon, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Snapchat.
On Facebook, I'm Honorable Stephen Mwangi.
Honorable.
Yeah.
Okay.
On Twitter, I'm Reality254. On IG, I'm also Honorable Stephen Mwangi.
Alright. So guys, umesikia kuna honorable
And I don't support BBI.
and they don't support BBI.
You don't. Bravo to Baringo.
Yake ni obvious,
Yani
Baringo.
bravo to Baringo.
Yeah, so guys, okay, this is Alex Uchimutieno on Instagram. You can find me at Mr. G. On Twitter, Mr. G. Wapi tena niko? Facebook, Alex
On
Swing
WhatsApp.
Tumiele.
On
WhatsApp niko obvious. The business number. But on YouTube, don't go too far. It's Gamers Entertainment Corporation or Entertainment Corp. Everywhere on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. So manze, subscribe, share, like, and comment. If you disagree with them, soma BBI. Kama kuna kitu java namesema, kindly seek out my youth to some BBI. Otherwise, guys, thank you very much for watching the entire clip. Comment, share, like, and big up.